I'm going to go into an example of we're highlighting Melee God here. He actually did like an amazing job holding the point. Again, you guys have the point captured. Every second it's captured, not necessarily on it, you're getting more percent. This is a good thing to highlight now that since we're still going over defense. When you're on defense, as long as you have the point captured, you don't have to be on it. So even on convoy, when you're pushing the cart, you don't have to be on the point because being on it, yes, it pushes it back and it makes it go slightly faster. But the amount of speed that on convoy, this is domination, on convoy that the cart goes back is so incredibly slow that even if five people are on it, it's not even worth being there. Like on defense, I would rather take up a bunch of space like this. This is actually not bad. So that way they never touch point on defense, specifically on defense. On offense is a different story, but we're focused on defense right now. So what I'm trying to say with that is Alundra's bringing no value here. Maybe she was on her phone or something, so I don't know. Maybe she had a text message. But she also went invisible, and when you go invisible, you're not on point. Like look at the top right. There's no little diamond there. So I'm sure some of you guys thought you were pushed up too hard here. This is not that bad. Like this is actually not that bad because it makes it hard because think about it like this. There's a certain amount of time it takes you to walk the point. Look, let me show you with the camera. Right. If I'm walking the point, it's gonna take me, let's say 15 seconds to get there, right? But if there's an enemy team right here, I'm sure you guys have been on the other side of this. It's really annoying. If the other enemy team is right there, instead of taking you 15 seconds, it's going to take you. I have to go. I have to wait. There's a squirrel go right here shooting me. Another 5 seconds. Now there's a Namor up here who squits. I have to shoot that. It's going to take you so much more time to get to point. So much more time. On top of that, right? I bet some of you guys are probably flaming Alien for this ult. This was a great ult. You know why? This is actually I was planning on talking about this in the ult video that I was gonna make eventually. Well, he's definitely pushed up too far here, right? But look how much time he's taking up that it's gonna take them longer to get to point. Like if he knew he was gonna live this long, this is amazing. Look, and the cap was like, I had enough of this. I gotta go to point. He doesn't kill her, unfortunately, but if he would have killed her, that would have been huge. But the reason this is such a great ult is because you can't counter it. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna cloak ult in front of your own spawn? That's retarded. Are you gonna invis ult right here? That's retarded. That's the reason that this is such a good ult because he's taking advantage of the fact that they basically can't react to it. They have no counterplay. However, on the last bounce, instead of trying to kill the cloak, he definitely should have just bounced over this wall right here and then been safe and then regrouped with his team and held them here. Uh, but honestly, 7 out of 10 play. It would have been 10 out of 10 if he came over here, but that's all right. Again, that's like in the ultimate like Rivals 202, no more 101. This is still 101. Rivals 202, using your ults effectively in prime reals in the right places. But we're getting a little off topic here. Let's talk about holding this. Like because he did that, look how much time he bought for this, and it was an ult that was definitely risky, but it ended up working out. You guys are supporting him. Moon Knight has to use his ult here instead of on the point. Isn't that better? Wouldn't you rather see his ult here instead of over there? Alundra gets destroyed though. Yes, you could die here, right? But again, like now they still have to walk all the way over there. Like Alundra dying here or Alundra dying there makes no difference. You're still gonna die to the stupid ult. See, now they're ignoring Elliot now, shooting at him, but they're ignoring him and trying to get to point because they're running out of time. Amazing Moon Knight ult. Now, back to I remember I said earlier that I wanted to highlight what he's doing. Uh, Personally, well, you're getting healed. Personally, I wouldn't bother fighting him because he's basically invincible here. I would run away from him. I'd just be like spinning my hammer, going around the corner, spinning my hammer, running around the corner until it gets to 99. On domination, when it gets to 99, it's a different story. See, he's doing pretty good right now. He's surviving. He's just trying to keep his tank alive, trying to get the attention off him by going in there. I wouldn't have dropped here. I'd probably stay up here, use this as cover, so that way I could keep him alive on the point, and as long as they're not shooting me, like, I don't care. But maybe you just wanted to regroup with Alundra and Yeah, this would just be a personal like in my opinion. Like you don't necessarily have to stay up there or down here. It's up to you. Okay, remember the name of the game is to survive, right? So why stand here and take a million damage when you could just stay here, have them chase you? Yes, they're going to go after your supports, but if they don't kill you, they're not going to win the fight. So their target prioritization should be you, not them. Block off their heals, pressure them maybe, but I wouldn't. If I was on the opposite team, I wouldn't go over here to kill them. I just have to block off their healing for a second to kill you. So again, like if your goal is to survive as long as possible, why fight them? Just go over here. Like that's what I would do at anymore. I would go over here, shoot, shoot, squid, shoot, shoot. Oh, they're coming at me, bubble. 3 more seconds. Once it gets, however, they freak out. They're like, we gotta kill this Thor, and they just throw 2 ults at you. Okay, 99, awesome. Okay, so once you get to 99, don't be afraid to lose the next fight, right? Because number one, if you're at 99 and they're not, you have time for at least a few more fights. And I would rather, right, let them waste their ults. They just wasted two. At 99 specifically. At 99, I'd rather have them waste their ults, right? Have them waste their ults, save both of my support ults, and then push in super, super hard. Because you only need to win one fight. Come in, do Neymar ult, do Thor ult, throw the rocket ult, and just team wipe them at 99. So that way you could win the fight really quickly, and then take the point really quickly, and just win. So the wrong play. See, we're at 99. At 99, at 99, reset with your team. So now they're on defense. Now they're on defense. You want to reset as soon as possible and just win the next fight hard and fast. Ayo. A lot of Ayos going around. Shout out to, was it Eliel who said he likes dive coming on his face? That was crazy. All right. But at 99, you just need to win one fight. So that should be your focus. We just need to win one fight. What does that mean? That means we need to go pushing hard. So what is Eliel doing right now? Nothing. However, they stepped off point, which is kind of good, but unfortunately, this isn't like one hard push. This is like, right? This is like, missing a tank, DPS is over here. This is like, it's weak. The reason I know it's weak is because there's only 3 people here. That's how I know it's weak. If there was 6 people here, easy. Or 5, because Eddie is taking attention over there. Unfortunately, he dies. Again, now it's like, Moon Knight is dead, he's dead, Thor's still coming, and they're at 52, still getting percent. Like, you guys are on offense right now. You want to wipe them clean here. You want to wipe them clean. You don't want to be staggered like you are right now. See, now Thor's here, but we're down. This is a 5v6 right now. You just need to win the fight. How are you going to win a 5v6? You get what I'm saying? I hope it's clear. This is not the best ever example because it's not that bad, but it's still pretty bad. Actually, this is a 4v6. Look, I think because Elliot is dead and there's somebody over there. Greg, yeah. Like, if I was Greg right here, I'd probably be calling for a reset because I'm further back and I could see that everyone's missing. I'd be like, guys, reset, reset, reset. Everybody get off the point. You're not winning that fight, so don't bother. Unless you do some crazy ult combo. Because you're staggered here, you use 3 ults. Oof. Oof. Using 3 ults in a 4v6. Oof. Oof. Who's shooting? Again, I gotta make a target prioritization video. Who's shooting this? Anybody? I don't think it broke. I think it just ran out of time. It might have broken. But see, now by the time Eliel gets back here, Thor dies. Still a 5v6 or 4v6 or whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5v6. You're on offense. Remember what I always say on offense, you want to reset fast? Boom, staggered again. You're like, le están regalando puntos, guys. You're just giving them points right now. You guys end up winning this game, by the way. You lose this round, but you end up winning the game. So, you guys did defense, amazing work. Defense, like, stellar work. stellar, like 9 out of 10 work. Offense, this is bad. This is fucking horrible, horrible work. See, because now you're at 80%, you need to initiate the next fight now, and you don't have everybody gathered up. If anything, I would portal here. Alundra's low. If they're good players, they're gonna kill her. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. And now and now you officially lost this round. There's absolutely nothing you can do now, even if you portal. I was still forced to touch here, just because due diligence, like do what you're supposed to do, even though it's not worth it, right? He still touches, even though you're not gonna win. I would do the same thing. See, now you're using like your most important resources just to touch point. You have to use Diamond just to touch. Rocket has to use his rocket thing just to touch. I would save my ult for the next round because this is unwinnable. Like if I was Greg, I wouldn't rip my ult here. I'd save it for the next game, for the next round. See, like you're using your major resources, your ult. It's just a touch point. It's not worth it. You're kind of putting in work, but again, it's unwinnable. There's too many of them alive compared to you guys. And she ripped her ult here just to finish you off. This is an amazing play by her because even though you're the only one on point, the faster they kill you, the more likely the portal's not going to get there in time. The more likely that nobody else is going to touch in time. That's why she solo ulted you. Okay, so on defense, amazing work, and that's why you got to 99 first. On offense, I want to use the word pathetic. Like it was a really bad attempt. And they did an amazing work on defense as well. They ulted when they were supposed to. Like that was really good. So that was a little mean, but Eliel almost touching point. But again, I respect the hustle. Like I respect the fact that you guys were doing what you're supposed to do, even though you might have known that this was like a lost cause. Like you're still fighting tooth and nail, trying to touch point. That's what you're supposed to do. I respect that because it's true, you never know when you're gonna make the comeback. But yeah, if you guys understood what you were supposed to do in those moments, you probably would have won this, honestly. So just to clarify, the mistake was when you got to 99. Let me see, which is it here? Like I've genuinely seen teams, right? What they do, I've seen teams like on defense, once the game gets to 99, they won't rip a single ult. They'll have like 6 ults when they get to 99, right? And they're just holding point until they lose it. Like they get them to use cap ult, they get the offensive team to use all their ults. So let's pretend you have 6 ults when we get to 99. I hope you guys don't mind how long this video is. You guys asked for longer videos. Well, here it is. 99, 99, 99, 99. Okay. Okay. So I've seen teams, specifically teams that are better than whatever team I'm on. What they'll do is, you guys are the red team. The red team will not use a single ult here. So let's pretend everybody's alive and right here. The Invis won't use her ult. The Emma won't use her ult. The Moon Knight will not use his ult. He'll just try to farm it. The Elastic guy will try to farm it. Thor will hold on to his ult. They'll literally get 6 ults and hold on to all of them, right? And the other team, because they're desperate, Rocket ult, Cloak ult, Neymar ult, Captain America ult, and they'll use 3 or 4, right? Just to get the point back. They'll lose the point on purpose, just like this. Then they'll hard reset. Everybody will go back to spawn or go over here, right? And again, you only need to win one fight, right? And what they'll do is they'll rip every single ult to guarantee the fight win. They'll throw the Rocket ult, they'll throw Moon Knight, what's it called? Elastic guy will start bouncing everywhere, and they'll just absolutely decimate the other team, like overkill them. And the reason why is because you don't need to win one fight to win, just one. So once they win that fight, it goes from 99 to 100, and then you win. So that would have been the correct play here. You have 3 ults, like right. Well, you guys already lost the points. Right here, I would reset. I would reset everybody back over here or back to spawn or whatever, and I'd start ripping ults. Offensive ones first, and then support ones if they're necessary. So I would start with like Emma ult. Supports get stunned, kill them, bang, Thor ult. Or supports get stunned. Everybody focus them. You don't even need to use an ult, because they're already stunned, right? Instead of this crap, right? This guy's dead. This guy's trying to do, I don't know what he's doing. Uh, the supports are pushing forward, putting themselves at risk. Like, seriously, reset here. And then again, just one big, strong push. All right. I think that was a lot more clear, and it really shows you what you should do on offense compared to defense. The colors here make it confusing, but if you have the point captured, you're on defense, and if you don't have the point captured, you're on offense. You guys do not have it captured here. You're on offense. Reset, big push. All right, I think that's enough, and I think that was a pretty good video. I'm gonna keep looking through this replay, see if there's other examples of the same thing. All right, later, guys.